Hello, is this thing on? Hello there, and welcome to Rolling with Comics podcast. Here at our table, we're a group of stand-up comics that like to play RPGs. Come join our adventurers, Andrew Boyston, John Hacker, Alyssa Suggs, Trevor Chavez, Jay Newkert, and myself, Jay Bird. Please note that this podcast features themes of violence, cursing, and descriptions of sexy acts, and it is not suitable for listeners under the age of 18. Listeners' discretion is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Rolling with Comics. This one's going to be a little bit of a special one. We don't have a dungeon master for this game. I instead will be your game mother. Because today...
I am mommy.
Do you like the chair?
I do like the chair. The chair's comfy.
Ooh, I should have went with the mamacita.
Is it warm with my farts?
I can feel them starting to rise up and like create like this convection cell underneath my butt, so that's really nice.
Don't worry, the farts was an overt exaggeration. It's just trapped sweat from hairy ass.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why it's absorbing heat so well, the liquid. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Some people pay extra for that. He's giving it to you for free.
Ooh,
Dude.
yeah.
You're getting a CEO treatment.
But yeah, folks, we are playing today. We are playing the Alien RPG. So a little fun detour from what we normally do. Boydson, why don't you go ahead and for the new listeners, let them know what a RPG is.
RPG is a role-playing game, and what we're going to be doing here is we're playing a character, and we're going to roll some dice based on certain scenarios that happen along the way. And based on those dice, we'll find out if we're going to be okay or fucked.
We're fucked. You do know what game we're playing, Trevor?
Did I do good?
I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies. No, you did good. So I just wanted to look at this real quick. Alien RPG, how it's a little different from D&D is this is off of the what is it?
Different.
The Year Zero engine. Well, very different in that it's a completely different setting. We are in space in the Alien universe, and the way we play it is different because it is the Year Zero system. It's a D6 system. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask the crew to roll dice based on what their stats are, and rather than telling me what they rolled and then adding modifiers, their modifiers are going to tell them how many dice they roll, how many D6s, the good old standard Monopoly dice. And the only thing they're going to be keeping track of is how many sixes they roll, and every six they get is a success. If they get multiple sixes, cool things will happen. If they get no sixes, they fail and bad things will happen. Now, fun thing about Alien and that it's kind of a stressful and panic-filled and wild, murderous universe. There is stress and panic involved. So what you guys can do is anytime you roll, you can choose to take a point of stress to re-roll your roll. You can do it when you don't get sixes. You can do it when you only get one and you want more sixes. It's your choice.
Is that like wholesale? Like it's all of the dice, or do you only get to like roll
All
one
of them.
for? Oh, okay.
You can
Okay, yeah.
re-roll all of them.
Just wanted to make sure.
I'm so glad this is a role-playing game because I'm playing a very athletic, very cardio-based character that can run.
A Rolling with Comics production. This is
Brought to you by NPR.
Alien Cronus.
Woo! We got it, kid.
You're going to go places in this
You're
industry,
gonna be a
kid.
star.
So the scene opens with swirling with views of swirling galaxies and a sky full of stars. And then you see one lone set of running lights. And just as you see the set of running lights, the audience will hear the beginning of Can I Kick It by A Tribe Called Quest.
Kick it. Yes, we can.
And right as it gets to the chorus, the camera you start seeing shots of this ship floating through space, and it seems very familiar, as if you've seen it before, but it's not the Nostromo. As the camera comes alongside the ship, you see the name USCSS Montero. And the camera glides through hallways that are very much like the Nostromo, because this ship is almost the same model as the Nostromo, just with engines a little bit smaller. And as it gets to the cryo chamber, that's when it hits the chorus of "Can I Kick It?" And one by one, let me go ahead and have each of you guys introduce your crew member, their job, and what they look like, and any other company information you think that or anything that would be in their company bio, or any snippet that would be in their company bio. So, Jaybird, we'll start with you.
Yeah, so my name is Buckwheat, and I'm just a roughneck helping around the ship. Been on the U.S. CSS Montero for a little bit. Didn't grow up with a lot, but it's made me handy and capable. Some would say handy capable, and that's why the crew and I picked up this job with my buddy Tug.
That's right.
Okay, I am Elon Husk, the company liaison. I'm 43 years old, very ambitious. I had a whole thing I was researching for this, but I didn't bring the paper with me because I thought we were doing this in 2 weeks. Anyways, I'm going through a divorce with my ex-wife.
Jim.
And I've got some very weird ideas about a woke mind virus after my kid turned trans. And I blame that on the private school that I sent her to.
So you don't blame that on some like government or corporate?
No. It's weird. It's
Okay.
definitely fucking weird. I blame it on the school that I paid money to send her to. What else?
like this
I
guy. Salt
started
of the earth.
Yeah, I started a free speech platform. And I say it's a free speech platform, even though I take off any reporters who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Critical of me. What else? I tell people I have autism, but I've never been diagnosed, and I only said it after I got on this show called Saturday Night's Living. And because I can't take criticism, I thought if I told people I had autism, then they wouldn't make fun of me because I can't fucking act worth a shit. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we got it down. We got most of it down, anyways.
This is a role-playing game, right?
Yeah,
Waylon Yutani has a rather large corporate file on Elon
I'm
Musk.
just glad you finally chose to play yourself after this whole time.
Yeah, that's really me, the corporate bitch. I am the corporate liaison. Oh, also, while you all were in cryo sleep, I sent out an email, and I expect a response ASAP.
I forgot the password to my email.
Fired.
It's all right. You need me. You know how to work the micro considerad?
Yes, I read a study. Oh, fuck, that's not his voice. God damn it.
You'll find it.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Just
find it.
To find the voice, what you got to do is stick a thing right up your ass.
You're
real
going.
far.
You're going from Musk though, right? Is what you're
Yeah.
wanting.
This is
Okay.
probably
Not going for anyone in particular in the real world.
in
Bland?
fairness.
No, I am.
Yeah, in fairness,
Bland?
this is probably going to be 2 sessions, so you're going to have another pass at this.
Okay.
So the key is a bland mid-tone, like you're uninterested, with the slightest
Right.
of like
Okay.
kind of European goulash accent.
Right. Little bit of
Yeah.
British, but not quite.
So,
and,
so you're like a normal mid-tone kind of boring
Yes,
guy, except for
and-
there's a slight affectation that is obvious that he's not American.
okay. All right.
That's
I
your
think
Elon
I've
Musk.
got it. This is close enough. I'll look up more. I don't think he stutters this much. Look up more videos of him and get this down next session. Let's do this. All right,
Now that you seem a
Boydson.
bit more calm, am I still fired? Because it doesn't sound like I'm fired anymore.
No, tell us more about your social media network called Y.
Oh. Yes, I accused the previous owners of being basically puppets for world governments, even though I can't research for it. God damn it!
I love how he just
back
went
to it.
off on this whole fucking exposition, but I forgot my notes, guys.
I forgot my notes.
But I love that he researched this much
Anyway,
for essentially a one-shot.
Deep within your soul.
Just look at
Find the power within.
Just look at the last 2 years of Wired magazine articles about it.
And we're good. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Boydston, let's keep it moving.
Let's go, Tugger Nuts.
My name is Tug Richards.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'll let everybody catch up to that.
Tug
bitch.
Richards, all right.
Basically, I'm a roughneck, as well as my buddy Buckwheat over there. And I basically have like an apathy toward my job. Like it doesn't pay me enough, and even though like I'm experienced and I kind of have like a ring on this thing, I'm really just motivated by one thing, and I don't want to tell you guys what it is. I just kind of want it to be revealed. Just keep it a secret.
All right.
He won't talk like that.
Secret.
Closet gay. I love it.
But I mean, still. I felt like Tug Johnson was too on the nose, but yeah, like I just have like one motivation, and hopefully that becomes apparent before my face gets hugged.
Breathe downwards. Jesus.
All right. Well, I am playing Van Millerov,
Okay.
and I am the captain of this ship. And I am a loosely disgruntled former space communist who came from the Union of Progressive Peoples. And I was like, I'm going to get my money. And so I'm currently with a contract with Weyland-Yutani for shipping that I don't like. I think they're tools. I want some autonomy. Just trying to make enough money to get my own ship. And I'm going to be casually Russian this entire game.
You will get no discussion or hatred from me from that.
Yeah, I'm not a communist anymore. I don't give fucks. They're not mandatory anymore. I don't have to give a fuck about anything.
I really hope you go like the direction of everything is illuminated. The cousin that's from Ukraine, like all the girls want to get carnal with me because I am such premium dancer.
Yeah, so a little bit of like fuck all attitude because I'm unhappy about my situation, but I like my crew. I know they're good people. Try to keep it chill, but yeah, it's hard to not be frustrated at the corporation.
All right, and Alyssa.
I'm Leah Davis, pilot of the UCCSS Montero. A little bit of adrenaline junkie, reckless, do whatever it needs to do to get shit done. That's why I'm on this job. A little bit of a cortisol imbalance, obviously. Undiagnosed, because I don't believe in. I think doctors are full of shit.
Amen.
Yeah. But yeah. That's it.
Doctor couldn't cure my daddy's space rheumatism. They're full of shit.
All right, fuck, at least you had medicine. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes it's just God saying it's your time to go. That's what I always say.
So as your cryo tubes open, I'll let you know this. You 5 are space truckers on the Starfreighter USCSS Montero, running the Gauntlet, the trade route between Anchor Point Station and the frontier. Your ship's cargo hold is packed with dozens of tanks of dangerous tritium gas that is in the process of decaying into the extremely profitable energy source helium-3. Usually cargoes such as these are towed in massive tanker modules that transport much higher concentrations of the gas at a safe distance from a freight hauler. But because of the standard size engines on the Montero, it isn't actually rated as a commercial towing vehicle. And this small special order run is for a corporate account for Weyland-Yutani on Sutter's World, a newly established frontier colony. Your cargo run so far has been mostly routine and without incident. Mostly. Now, you are just awakening from hypersleep, ready to deliver your goods to the colony of Sutter's World. You are all facing the effects of mild hypersleep sickness. Pretty much, it just feels like a hangover.
How long have we been in cryostasis? Do we know?
You're not sure at this point. You just woke up. The system isn't telling you how long you've been out.
Oh, gotcha. So it wasn't like a set sleep schedule. It's
Usually it is, but you can't, you don't know that for sure. Like, you can assume that, it woke us up when we're supposed to wake up, right before we get to the colony.
okay. How long do we think we were probably asleep for?
Let's see.
Like, when I went into the chamber, was I expecting to be 72 days? Was I expecting?
You were expecting a 3 to 4 month trip.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
So 6 to 8 months round trip.
Gotcha. Okay.
I do like old people stretches.
Okay.
Just, the neck, the shoulders, right in front of it. I don't find a spot. I'm just gotta get nice and limber for the day.
And for those of you who want to see it, there is a map of the Montero right there in the middle of the table.
Oh, cool.
Well, yeah. What do you, other than anybody else doing anything other than just
Rise
stretching?
and shine, everybody. We got work
Well,
to do.
as captain of the ship,
Yes,
I would have definitely left myself a care package directly next to my cryostasis. It'd just be an egg crate with a bottle of People's vodka and People's cigarettes. And that's how I deal with my space sickness.
Just trying to dog, just hair of the dog, if you will.
That's right. So I was like, oh, fucking shit. Look over. Oh, yeah, shit. A 3-month aged. I'll drink the neck of that vodka and start lighting a cigarette.
All right. Anyone else?
I gotta say, for all your fucking qualms, I actually do enjoy the fact that we do get to drink on the job.
Fuck, could you do this job if we didn't? I offer the bottle.
Fair enough.
Excuse me. If you have time to drink, you have time to clean.
Excuse me, if you have time to speak, you also have time to shut the fuck up. Give us a minute, all right? We just fucking woke up.
Did anybody respond to the email I sent out before we went into cryo?
Oh, I'm sorry. Has anybody else been awake for more than 3 minutes?
I don't think my nuts are still. I can't feel my groins yet. I think we all just need to go to the grab some chow and get some coffee. Cause
Listen, when I created the electric vehicle,
I just walk.
You just take off, you just start walking towards the galley. Okay. You hear you start trying to talk to him, and all you hear after a second is him working the coffee machine.
all right, I'm gonna roll for manipulation. Because I need everybody to be on. I need to be on everyone's good side. I need people to like me. Let's see, 2, 4.
Right, I believe this is a contested roll, just to give you the heads up.
Oh, nice.
That means what? Let me.
I mean, well, if Buckwheat's already walking away, it'd be against the rest of us, right? Or are you trying to hey, buddy?
I'm trying to be like.
So
hey,
you would
buddy,
roll a
like,
command
put it
against
into
his manipulation, but you don't have any. So you just roll 4 dice.
Okay.
I apologize, everybody. The cryo sleep has given me quite the migraine, and I'm just in a lot of pain. And usually when I get like this, I just want to dig into work. And I understand not everybody wants to do that immediately. So why don't we all take a lunch break on me, and we can get started here shortly.
Does anyone want to try to fight against that? You'd need to roll more than 2 successes.
I'm good. Yeah, I think you got a point there, Chief.
I'll roll against it.
All right, so you will roll command.
Which would be your empathy plus your command, and that's how many dice. All you are looking for 6s.
Oh,
The 6s is the 6s. Yeah, you have 2 successes.
Okay.
Those are success, yeah.
I have 1 6.
Okay, so no, you do not beat his. He is
Is he considered
oddly
a crewman?
considered a what?
A crewman?
Yes.
I'll just pull rank.
Well, actually, I guess he would technically be an officer.
Okay.
So he's like a midway between a normal crewman and you.
Okay.
And he is the company liaison.
Okay.
So
So in this situation, he convinces me.
he convinces
Okay.
you. Exactly.
So I'm gonna get up.
He convinces you to relax and be like, yeah, I guess a lunch break is good for the crew. Let's
okay.
get something to eat before we start getting to work.
I'll get up. I'll take my vodka back from Tug, assuming he's taken a swig at least,
Absolutely.
and then I'll drain it and look at him, be like, let me get something straight with your liaison ship on my ship. I'm letting you be right.
No, I believe we can all work together and get through this and deliver this tritium gas, which must have decayed by now. I've read up quite a bit on tritium gas, and decays. The half-life on it is rather short.
I got you. I'm just letting you know, as a crew, we're a family. We keep it relaxed. I appreciate you looking at the numbers.
Oh, of course, yes. Bionational says,
Well,
it's
let's
in
go-
the handy book. We're all one big family here.
Yeah. I don't care. So, let's go get some lunch. I agree with you, man. Let's go get some lunch. We could have a little binding. Just loosen the fuck up a bit, huh?
You
I
guys
do
done sucking each other's
apologize.
dicks?
No, I'm planning on taking him to completion.
Do we have a dog on the ship?
I threw the pack of cigarettes over to Davis.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say there's a. Do you guys want a dog or a cat on the ship?
Dog.
Yeah,
What's the dog's name?
Spudnik.
Ellie.
Ellie. It's Ellie.
It's Ellie. It's my dog, Ellie. We have.
Do you really want to do that to her?
Yes.
This is an alien story.
Is Ellie gonna be the corporate liaison's dog though?
She's
who's-
gonna be
or
final
is
girl.
Ellie's just the ship dog?
Yeah, ship
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a good ship dog.
Yeah.
So Ellie just sits down between the two of you and gives you like both this like low whine, like "Don't fight, please."
Oh,
I scratch the ears.
Ellie's tail
You're
starts
lucky I'm a
wagging.
dog
I
person.
start walking to the galley and I'm like, hit. You know, have the dog follow.
Mm-hmm. All
I
right.
threw you my pack of
yeah. I'm
cigarettes,
now
by the way.
chain smoking them,
Yeah.
and with a cup of coffee. I already found the coffee machine.
Yeah, you
That's-
guys are
yeah.
having a nice lunch of like a brown like meat substitute sort of thing. It's kind of like meatloaf, but it's obviously very processed. And what
Wayland Yutani meat stuffs.
what passes for cornbread,
Cornstarch biscuit.
made of powdered egg substitute number 473.
right.
All right, so you guys
And
are
corn culture.
enjoying your lunch.
I'm not used to having to waddle back and forth like an egg. Ooh, Ellie. Does anyone know how to make a caramel macchiato? It's been a long
You know, I had a nanny when I was younger who would
okay,
make
well,
the
you know how to
macchiatos.
make a caramel macchiato, Mr. Nanny Man?
No, I don't. I was just regaling you all with the fine story of my nanny, to let you know I'm one of
You
you.
know, like most of us grew up without parents, right?
Yes. My father was completely absent most of my life while he was digging for emerald mines in post-apartheid South Africa.
I feel for you, dog. I get it. Anyway, how's the coffee?
Can you talk quieter, please?
Okay.
My head is killing
Is
me.
there any cream and sugar?
He was saying how's the coffee, David.
Motherfucker.
Oh yeah, there's cream. The one thing about Wayland Yutani is that they somehow have really good coffee for their employees. Like that's the one thing that like every Wayland Yutani employee is like, at least the fucking coffee's good, man.
I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Am I right, Tug?
Why don't you put a dress on it?
You're funny, Tug. I like you.
Yeah, we should have some milk that you could foam up. As a space Eastern European, I know these things.
Space Eastern European.
I'll go ahead and say this
Which
because some of
is
you guys have,
everybody knows is Mercury.
I'll go ahead and allow it if because you guys have presumably been with each other for a few runs. Would you have invested some of your pay in a cappuccino maker?
I don't get paid enough to invest shit.
Okay.
I would have definitely like ghetto rigged spigot for hot steam.
No,
To-
I have
for-
those
for
Temu,
creme.
like little like Timu ones that barely fucking work. Well, I gotta get another one. $6 down the drain.
Yeah, I would say you because you're ex UPP, you probably have like some black market connections to
Oh,
get
yeah.
like stuff from the Alien Universe version of like China and Singapore.
Oh yeah.
So just Timu with more steps, like
Yeah. But easily just like find a conduit line and like we don't need this, bend it out. It has like a turn like just stick the milk in there. I don't give a shit.
all right.
I've lost my ass on this ship anyway. I got so many repairs I gotta make.
So just as a reminder, we know that there was like an issue with the gas that we did. You said there was a leak?
No, it's so the gas that you have is in dozens of tanks, and what they naturally do is they naturally break down over time from tritium into hydrogen 3.
Okay. We know that was going to happen, though.
You
right?
knew that was going to happen. Like that's just the natural half-life of it and the way it decays, and the reason that they have you send it over this period of time and space is because they're like, hey, by the time it gets there, it'll be ready.
I see. Okay.
Because over the 6 months, it's going to decay from tritium into helium-3, and then awesome,
Is
fucking
there any-
reactor fuel.
Is there any type of like module or like system that I can like check systems of like the cargo and just make sure that everything's like hunky dory?
Yeah, you'd have to go down to the cargo hold, and you probably
in a sense.
yeah there's probably a I would say the containers are all linked into monitors that are hooked into the into a computer down in the cargo bay that you can check just to see that nothing leaked.
All right.
So yeah, if you wanna
Hey,
take some time and head down there.
Yeah, Tug. Since we're all freshened up a bit, why don't we go down and go check on our cargo and make sure everything's all good?
Well, before that, I know whenever we left Anchor Point, the Monty's got sensors that had a little bit of a glitch. We should probably check that while we're at it.
Sure. We're gonna go do that. We'll be back, guys. I hope no one dies.
Double checking the systems along the way. Yeah, make sure our tools and shit are up to date. Hold
You
on.
want me to wipe your ass while I'm at it?
Well, you know, I haven't taken my morning shit yet, so if you want to stick around like 20, 30 minutes, you can.
You guys are lucky you're good with potatoes.
I love our way of doing it is just like, yeah, let's just have the crew be dicks to each other.
We're
It's not like we're
comics.
stuck in a tiny little can in the sky, just coercing together for months on
No,
end.
I'm loving that this is the vibe that the crew has.
We
I'm
would
liking it.
literally do the same thing in front of the well.
Yeah, no, hey, yeah, we're gonna be at the well and be like, "Do you really hate me?"
Oh no, I think they're fighting, guys. I think this is the end.
No, but I'm just saying, like the peripheral tools and stuff for the job. You know, while you're on your way, go ahead and check them.
Yeah.
Since you're up for it, unless you need more vodka.
You got it, boss man. We'll make sure we take care of it. It's cool.
More done than the Cold War, whenever that happened.
Trevor, I've got a question.
Can you like fucking light the fuck up? Like, did you want some Fruit Loops, little guy? Like, is that gonna help you with your attitude?
He was just sad he couldn't go in the cryostasis with his dick already in his hand.
Why don't you use that mocha frappuccino for an enema, you sunshiny bastard?
You know what? I might try that because you have good ideas too. Okay, shit. Like, let's go.
Mr. Husk, your question.
Yeah. Do I have an actual job?
You are
No, you're a fucking billionaire.
I'm a liaison.
you're the so your job is just to like your God, what's the word?
Middle
Logistics,
management,
time
basically.
frames.
Well, your job is just to like observe the crew, and you're doing like a God, what's the fucking term I'm looking for? Like a No.
Like a
What are-
audit?
Kind of like a just what's the fucking term? What's the corporate term? Like a quarterly report essentially on
Okay.
this crew,
Okay.
and you're just
Logistics.
I'm going to approach Alyssa's character because I have something I need to ask here. Have you ever been to Sutter's World?
Sutter's World?
Yes.
Oh, they got the best fucking hamburgers. Oh, I miss those fucking hamburgers.
That fucking place? That's a backwater colony. I wouldn't be caught dead there
Yes,
for any
but
amount of time.
there's a chipper girl who works the beacon tower there. Do you know her?
Fucking, I get
I'm
this
gonna be
shit all the
creepy
time.
about this.
It's you know, I get this shit all the time. I just have one of those faces. Everyone seems to think I look
No,
like someone
God,
they know.
God, no, not you. You're not anywhere near chipper. I was just, you're
I-
a woman. She's a woman. I just thought that you knew each
Can
other.
I pull
I
can I
thought I
pull
was the
Husk
captain. He's
aside, like
Captain
grab him a
Obvious.
little bit and pull him to the side? You know, hey, we're gonna be on here a while. You don't have to play these kind of games with me. I get it. You want people to like you, right?
Yes.
You want me to like you?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
No, it's okay. You can be real. You can be real with me, man. What are you really asking?
You know, the thing is, Bionationals just laid off half of their R&D group, and I think that's rather interesting. I want to know what's going on over there, and curious.
Oh yeah, I totally understand that. That's
I'm dropping that as a hint that I may fire her at the end of this if she doesn't tell me.
Just wanted to be very, very clear.
I mean, if Bionational can fire half of their R&D group, who knows what could happen on this ship?
Who knows what could happen on a ship of 4 rather good crewmen?
Good thing I got tenure.
Well, it is a good
Seniority,
question.
sorry, my bad.
I am so glad that our
Sorry, Ted.
airlocks work. I'm so glad that our airlocks work. I'll have to show you a demonstration eventually. Davis, if you don't mind, go ahead and boot up the lights and stuff at the flight deck.
you got it.
And you count your beans and shit while I take one.
I was gonna say, sorry, Tug. At least when you find your next job, you'll have experience. Like,
All right. So when you were getting the lights up, so are you getting like all the hailings and or the
yeah,
hailing
I was
signal?
just
and the,
having her like boot up the flight deck.
Oh, okay.
You know, just get
okay.
everything
gotcha,
going.
Gotcha.
Get
So the
everything
flight
started
deck
up.
lights up, all the screens start booting up. You see that wonderful green on green thing back. Also, for those of you who are interested, the reason that everything's so retro in the Alien universe is because they realize if they make everything big and chunky, it's more protected against solar flares and radiation and shit.
Dude, I love that bullshit answer. It fucking works. I
Yeah.
dig it.
I mean, also big and chunky school. I'm just saying.
And every button in a J.J. Abrams that's important gets a lens flare.
Mhm.
Slow motion montage scene. Flick, flick, flick. Boop, boop, boop. Ba-da-da.
But yeah,
flick, flick,
everything's
flick. Boop, boop, boop,
Booting up,
ba-da-da.
clicking on, lighting up.
And then the background. Oh, fuck. It's worse when it's frozen, I swear to God.
All right, what do you guys do next? You two are checking out the. Those of you down in the cargo hold, you check the computer and it says that the tanks are all fine. Everything's looking good. No leaks, no damage. Everything's been smooth sailing. Oh, also one thing forgot to mention. Not only do you
Buckwheat's a little
guys
bit of a princess.
not only do you guys
with the
have
flower.
the ship itself, you also have a flatbed cargo loader that I guess can kind of do re-entry. Essentially, it's the cargo loader from Covenant. For those of you who remember it, the one at the end.
Oh, it's like a hover dolly.
Yeah, it's just a massive hover dolly. It's the size of a bigger flatbed truck.
Gotcha.
Well, more than that. I would say it's the size of like a semi.
But it's just got like a control port and a flat. It's not
Yep.
like an actual. Yeah. I know what
Exactly.
you're talking about. Cool,
Exactly, and that's down in the cargo hold with you guys. The Daisy is what you call it.
Cool. Nice.
I would like to check like the radar, see if there's like any distress signals or anything like that coming in.
Okay.
Can I get a water?
So go ahead and give me a Comtech roll.
They're not in the fridge right now. They're just all room temp.
I got 5s, 2s, and 3s, no 6s.
Now, if you want, you can push that roll, which means you can re-roll it again, but you take a stress point, which means there's a possibility that some bad things might start happening to you. But also, you get one more dice to roll.
I get an extra dice if I
Yes.
take that push.
Uh-huh.
Gonna take that push.
Oh, no, here. This is the dice you take.
Okay.
Stress dice. So that way you know if you roll a 1... Roll the 1.
I rolled
So
a 1.
you start trying to like get your or to get the computer to like lock in on anything. Oh, and also mark off 1 stress point on your character sheet. Oh shit! Do you have any extra pencils, John, or can you let
Yeah, John, you want to just take that pencil right next to me? There you go.
just mark 1 stress point?
Huh.
That way you know. So you try and do. Oh, actually, no. You're just gonna. Well, roll 1 dice for me, because you technically panic. That's a 3.
3.
Yeah. So your nerves just kind of get to you. While you don't know if it's cryo sleep. You don't know if it's this crew just like not liking you. And just it's getting under your skin, but like you can't quite get the computer to do what you want it to do, or maybe your brain's a little foggy, you're not sure, but it's not locking in on anything for you.
Okay. And does anybody here know who's like the computer person on the ship?
Probably one of the 2 officers, or well, how are the roughnecks? Are you guys good at Comtech? But I would say probably the captain or the pilot would be good at computers. Also, you've probably seen Tug decent with computers around the ship, so you know he's good with them.
He's one of them millennial taps. One of them.
I'm gonna approach
X's.
Tug and just kind of excuse me.
I'm not Tug.
You're not Tug.
They're both they're both also not there. They're over in the hold.
Yeah, we're in the hole.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
Davis
how stressed you are.
Dave-
Davis
Yeah.
is up on the flight deck, and then I'm in the can.
Davis is in
Yeah.
the flight deck.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna approach. I apologize for earlier. This cryo sleep has got me all sorts of foggy. I just tried to use the computer. I thought there was a distress signal. I was wondering if you could check things out for me.
Yeah, let's go take a look. Can I drive
Mhm.
roll?
Yeah. So what is your Comtech score? So
Your character's giving me an image of like Elon Musk going like
I
typing
think
on a computer. Fuck! Why is this working?
Oh, and then okay,
3 dice.
throw 3.
Mhm.
Guys,
That's
just
actually
So
really
these
good.
are just the
he's
number of dice.
homeschooled.
And
Yep.
then it's how many
different.
sixes?
It's fine.
Yes, exactly. All right. So not only do you do it, but you got a stunt point. So
Damn.
you can either roll an extra dice
Check
the next
this
time you
out.
roll a Comtech roll. Anytime you need to look at it, or the next time you need to look up anything on the computer, I'll just say you succeed. You can do it quickly. You can learn a little bit more information, or you can show off while you do it.
Okay.
I'm doing a hand.
Oh, those are on the
Oh, that's
middle
for right
sheet.
now. I can choose one of those.
Yes, you can choose one of those. It's under Comtech. Because you rolled 2
Oh, got you,
sixes,
got you.
so you can use that extra 6 to do one of those things.
Oh.
So the next time you go do a Comtech check,
I know
you'll
what
get
So
a
it's the
bonus
next
6
time.
that'll give
Yes,
you.
you
Okay, not right now.
Right.
Got you. Okay.
So you want to do that?
Oh, I can. I'm so
You pick.
sorry.
Yeah, you got to pick one right now,
Pick one right now.
but it'll kick in next time.
Oh, for next time. Okay, thank you.
Or you can have it like if you want to do it impressively or do it quickly. You can do that right now.
No, I'm gonna go for more. You said more info. Like I can.
Okay, yeah. So, you do pick up because it was what Wilson or I'm sorry Elon Husk. He wanted you to look into a signal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do find a really faint signal, and it seems to be repeating. But not only that, as you start looking at your star charts, you realize you're nowhere near where you're supposed to be.
Motherfuck.
Like you realize that the ship is not near Sutter's world; it's in deep space.
Ooh. Okay.
One thing I forgot, and then as that happens, one thing I forgot to do, guys. One thing your friend Elon did go to bat for the company for you guys for is he got you a new voice upgrade for Mother. So you guys get to pick from a selection of possible voices for Mother, like she was fucking Siri.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
Australian.
Australian man.
that's not one of the ones I did. You get to choose from Upper Midwest, Eastern European, British, Texas, and default.
Man, I feel real hacky after like hearing those. You came up with all those, and we are
Those are
acting
the-
out like 3 of them.
I would feel like I would personally want an Eastern European woman as the captain.
I would like a Southern London woman.
Oh,
I
all
just-
right. I don't know if I can pull that off, but we'll try.
Wait, who gets to decide?
I just want the one. That's
Well, those are the settings that you get that you have. I don't know if you want to decide as a crew via democracy or if the captain's just like I decide.
Wait, so it can be changed at any time?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Siri. I'll do my best to. Again, that's why I picked ones that I was kind of okay with doing.
Everybody, we on that page?
Oh God, it's gonna be every 5 fucking minutes. Oh, I gave
What's
my
the process
and I
for
gave
changing
them.
her voice? Do we just say, "Hey, mother," like Siri?
No, you just have to do. You have to get the face code or the passcode or the.
I would say you'd have to like type it in.
Okay,
Everything's pretty analog in the
got you.
alien
There are
universe.
some things that she will respond to via voice code, but I would say like changing settings that you'd have to go into
Just
and do it
type,
on
okay.
a console.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So what do you guys want to start out with?
Positive loud black man.
Of the ones I gave you.
That one. That one.
Player, we got that shit.
I want the Affleck duck. Who does his voice? What's his name? Shit.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert.
Danny-
I want
Danny DeVito.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Godfrey, this is Mother here. Oh God, this is gonna go sideways really fast. All right, we're doing it. We're fucking doing it. Okay, so as you realize that you are nowhere near where you're supposed to be, over the loudspeakers you hear, Captain Miller, please report to Mother Mainframe Room for mission update. Repeat, Captain Miller, report to Mother Mainframe Room for mission update. Okay, this is gonna shred my voice. Where my throat? I'm doing that now.
I can do it.
Man, tough. Tug, next time we get a chance, we got to change the mother's voice. That I like this crew and like this ship a lot, but whoever picked that has something wrong in their mind. You know what I'm saying?
The cum always fucks up my name. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Probably
that's
sleep.
right. You're sorry. what-
Millerov.
Millerov. Captain Millerov.
I pinch. Pull it up. You know, no, actually, probably power push. It's just like, bloop. It's like, okay, I'm done. You know? I was going to take my time, but fucking mother's got to be a bitch again. You know.
So you wash your hands just enough so that it doesn't fuck with the punch card when you put it into the
Basically.
in the slip, because you don't want water or doo-doo on that.
That's right.
Or combination of the both.
And it slides open and you're inside the mother mainframe, and you type into the console and boot it up, and Mother pumps out this for you. Mother has an update.
I'm Jake's USS Montanaro.
Me and Buckwheat are just looking at each other, reflecting on this weird music that we bond over.
Burp.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. You, Buckwheat, you never told me you like Dave Matthews Band.
Dave Matthews Band is the goddamn shit. Me and my pap used to.
You know what it sounds like?
What?
Man, I swear it sounds like you're just trying to keep a box shut. And they're just so good, they just
trying to get out, you know.
they're
Oh,
so
man.
good that they just are getting out of it, you know?
You want this back? Do we want?
You can hang on to it.
Okay. So I go.
We'll say it's we'll say you have it as a printout in your pocket.
Yeah, fuck. First things first, I need to open this control panel. I'm not dealing with F fucking lack around here.
Just what was it that the mother printed out for you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was under the impression that as the captain, it was for me.
Right, but as the crew, I just feel we should all know what's going on with mother. I'd like to roll for manipulation.
Do I have any insight into how do you say your name?
Milorovich.
Ben Millerov.
Ben Millerov.
Oh,
Do I-
Millerov.
Do I have any insight? Because we're friends, right?
Yeah, yeah, we're buddies.
Can I see, like, can I read that he's nervous or anything? Like, knowing the information that I know, like,
You
am I
can
pulling
Go
that-
probably-
directly from the can to the mother.
You can probably
so-
read that he's irritated and that
Okay.
shit, and that like it's like God, like it's a face of God damn this bullshit again.
Yep.
Okay.
I can roll for manipulation.
Yeah, if you want to.
What does that cost me when I roll?
It doesn't cost you anything, but just if it building up this much stress before you even get inside the scary
I
thing.
get stress.
Yeah, you have 1 point of stress right now
Already.
because you pushed that roll.
Right, but if I don't push this roll,
Then he may just see you as a manipulative dick.
okay. Right. Okay.
Oh, roll the stress die with it.
What true?
Oh, I have to roll
You
the stress
you
die with it?
you keep it though. You keep it from now on now until you relieve that stress.
Go masturbate. That's how I do it.
Everyone's escape.
All right.
Or ones. That's good.
Look, I'm not trying to be an asshole here. It's just a stressful situation. I'll let everybody know what's going on. Let me handle this real quick. I'll meet you on the flight deck.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
Okay, now please fuck off.
I love our banter
I wanna.
back and forth.
Hey, that's what it is. Rolling with the
There
boys,
was a
my
couple
guy.
things that was Daisy was having some issues with a weird noise. I want to go try to.
You want to take a look at the
take a look
daisy?
at that as well, and take a. Hey Tug, we not only we were probably working on like.
I
his
did
thing.
ask you guys to inspect the other stuff while you were there.
Yes, so we were
Oh.
working on that, but now also working on that.
Oh, okay. So as far as the sensors, one of you two give me a Comtech roll.
Oh shit, that's so much
Can we both?
grinding.
He can help you, in which because I take it you probably have the better Comtech score.
I've got 7.
I got.
Woo!
So if you wanna help him,
know who the
then
Comtech
you
is.
get a +1 to it. So you will roll 8 dice.
Oh.
I'm just over your shoulder, like you.
There it is. Yeah.
Like as you're on like a computer or something, I'm just over your shoulder, like just you could do it, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Like
Shut the fuck up. This takes time.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say I probably should have modified this earlier. I'll do it now. You're gonna roll 7 dice because you're still kind of feeling the effects of the cryo sleep.
Okay.
You're still kind of hung. You're trying to do this hungover.
this wasn't after we like ate and everything, though.
Wait, are you guys? They went down to check on stuff.
Yeah, they
we're
went
just-
down
we're
into
just,
the
like,
hold
making sure
to.
that
Yeah.
the whole. I was making sure that everything.
And
was
right now
all
he's
Can I-
checking on the sensors because
Buckwheat.
they were having
Yeah.
a weird ping before you guys left Anchor Point.
Can I?
You know the fun thing about getting out of cryo sleep and operating Comtech is
the biggest stiffy you've ever had at like last forever, but it's cold.
the fact that you get 1/6.
All right, you so you start checking out the sensors, and it just seems like it's probably just a weird glitch. The Montero's not the youngest. The Montero ain't a spring chicken no more. And like to really get a good look at it and see if it's something serious, it's something you'd probably have to take a look at in dry dock and like pull some of the sensors apart. So not something you'd be able to do right now.
Yeah.
But as far as you know, it's a glitch. There doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it.
Doesn't look like there's anything wrong, but I'll tell you right now, doesn't look like the ship's so young anymore.
I get it.
All right,
But just
Can I comm to where they are? Can I like
yeah,
speak over the
there's.
comm?
I'd say there's probably an intercom down there in the cargo hold.
You should make Mother do it.
Mother, hail the storage deck.
Yeah. Can you get their attention, Mother?
Message for Tug and buckwheat. Message for Tug and buckwheat.
Oh, I want to. Where we gotta go, mother?
Hey, can you guys check the Daisy retainer seals? Last time we were down there, they looked a little rusted. While you're at it.
Oh, no problem. We got this. Yeah, well, let's go do it.
Thanks.
All right. You guys take a look at them, and yeah, they seem kind of beat up, and they're gonna need replacing, and it'd probably take you like a couple hours to do it.
Well, no time like the present, right, Tug?
All right.
Maybe,
I was waiting for him to just be like, I hate you.
maybe, just maybe, there's something behind putting sugar in that coffee.
You're like the teenage son I always got rid of that one time I left on that one space station a long time ago.
There's one thing that I don't understand, and that is how I sound older than you.
It's the positivity and the optimism. Those are the two biggest words I know, and I live by them.
Never hurts to keep working. At least we don't have to deal with that fucking sketch comedy show in there.
All right. So one of you two give
We're on the
me
daisies,
a
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Give me a heavy machinery roll.
Ooh, I got this. It's an 8 for me.
And we'll keep it at an 8 because I'm assuming Boydston's helping, but you two are still hungover.
What do you have?
I have an 8.
Yeah, you're better.
I know how. You might be a computer boy, but I know how to wheel a wrench. I got one.
All right. So, yeah, you spend the next 2 hours working on the daisy seals, and you get them replaced.
Okay, I like to think that like as I'm doing this, I'm getting like nice and oil, like sweaty. My arms are looking like super nice, and it's just. And I come back up from the cargo bay, just looking fucking hot and ripped.
Well, we're gonna cut off is we're gonna cut it off right as you're finishing up putting the clamping down the seals on the daisy.
All right.
I mean, are you supposed to look like Matthew McConaughey, like
No,
Southern?
That's him.
Well, you're doing kind of a Southern accent, so I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I'm just. There's other Southern people than just Matthew McConaughey.
Well, you said you're older, you're athletic, you're describing the character as like an attractive dude. So I'm like assuming older, athletic Southern guy, attractive.
Well, no, but
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh
for
my
the Black
That's
Hole
why I
movie.
said that.
no, I was just thinking of like I don't know, just like oh fuck, I don't know. I wasn't thinking of Matthew McConaughey. I was just thinking of like just a dude who works out in the oil fields that's been like doing it for like 5 more years than this guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay. All right.
Which takes
Yeah,
a toll on your
see,
body.
you see him as a junior, but it's really not.
Keep
Like-
keep
well,
just
no, because
keep
we're
can hold
32.
can
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm 26.
yeah, 5 more years than that.
Yeah.
can you keep describing that dude? Does he wear Daisy Dukes?
You know what? On those hot days, he probably does wear like a little bit of the ripped jeans kind of thing.
Yeah, gets oil
Yeah.
all over his body.
He does, yeah. It's one of those things where like to keep
Hey,
the
hey,
sweat out of
is
his
this
brow, he,
plaid shirt just a little bit too tight?
He doesn't wear plaid shirts when it's hot, sir. He wears those tank tops to make sure that gets the air through, so he doesn't die of all that that heat. Is this getting you out of that cryo sleep there, buddy?
Oh yeah. No, I'm cryo sleeping now.
I feel like we're just describing the kind of movie that made Hacker realize he was bi in the first place.
Brokeback in space.
No, it was that movie where they're going to blow up the meteor. What was that movie?
Oh,
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
think we
Bruce
just
Willis.
described Armageddon.
I got you.
Hold on.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, what take do you have on that movie?
All right,
Man
Captain.
drilling holes. Come on now.
Hey,
have long hair that kinda
That'll
sticks
make
out.
any roughneck
You know
come.
what I mean? I have a hat on, but it has like the little holes in the back, like because of the air,
Yeah.
like you snap
Yeah.
back.
So, Captain Millerov, what are you doing while these two are working
Well,
on the Daisy?
First off, after I shoot away the corporate guy, I change the voice back to Eastern European woman because that's what I like.
Okay, let me.
And I know the crew likes to prank me and do that stuff. So I just assumed they decided to prank me before we went into cold storage. I was like, no, I gotta get my lovely Vanessa back. So and then after that, I go immediately to the flight deck where I know he's waiting and she's there keeping everything down. Like, all right, apparently, we're nowhere where the fuck we're supposed to be. I would imagine you saw something like that when we turned everything on.
Yeah, that seemed pretty apparent. Where the fuck are we?
So I just got a message from Mother saying that there is a distress signal.
Yes.
And that's what we were woken up for. And, so we got to fucking check it out because that's what we fucking do. And so she's already laid in coordinates.
Well, is it safe to check the distress signal?
No, it's super fucking dangerous. Our heads will explode if we check it. Yeah, we could check it.
Right. I'm just, I want to look out for the safety of the crew and make sure everything's all right. And should we bring a gun on the ship?
Well, we're going to do scans and stuff first before we worry about weapons.
Okay. I appreciate your call, Captain.
No, I kind of like the way you said that. It was a little less corporate, a little more submissive.
I don't like the end of that tone. I just want to be clear.
It was weak and a nudge, Davis.
The
Like, I'm
man
fucking with
playing
this
me
guy.
is gay, but I am straight. Elon Husk is definitely straight.
Hey.
Like me to describe
Everybody
buckwheat
is so
to you
good.
again?
Everyone is straight until they leave port. Am I right? Am I right? Anyway, so Davis, if you could keep eyes on that, I'm gonna open up a comm to the boys. So I'll open up a comm to the holding cell or the storage area.
Holding cell.
The cargo area while they're working on the Daisy.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Say, heads up, gentlemen. We are off track. We were woken from the cryo sleep because of an emergency request. So you know the fucking paperwork on that shit. We're gonna go check that out. You gentlemen finish doing what you're doing. Meet me at flight deck when done. Close.
That's really good. I can't hear you. Mother, could you relay that message to us?
Right as you ask that, as it's getting towards the end of when Buckwheat's finishing up working on the Daisy, you hear just sirens start going off and red lights everywhere. And Mother says, "Ship approaching, collision imminent.
That's my
Ship
girl.
approaching, collision imminent.
Aw, shit. Things
Come
just got
on, Tug.
interesting.
Brace
Jump
for
on that
collision."
stick, goddammit. And I sit in my captain's chair.
So first, God, now I'm trying to remember who's.
We gonna have a crazy ride today, boy.
What's your character's name again? Alyssa?
Leah.
Son.
Leah Davis.
Davis, that's right. Davis, I need you to give me a
Just let you
piloting
know.
roll,
I'm gonna sound just like
minus
this
2
during the
dice.
Appalachia game.
One? Is it 3 and then you said minus 2? 3. Oh, wait, no. Did I have 5 plus 3? Is that 8?
5 plus 3, so it's 8. So you do it with
6.
6.
Okay.
Please roll a 6. Please roll a 6.
And you got 1 6. So you avoid the oncoming ship, and as you pass it, you realize there are no running lights or any lights on whatsoever on this thing.
What the fuck is that?
The two in the cargo hold, I'll need you two to make me mobility rolls to see if you can stay on your feet while Davis makes this fucking evasive maneuver.
It's pretty drastic because everyone knows I'm not light-handed.
I'm just imagining like Buckwheat when the alarm went off, was just like, hell yeah, here we go,
right,
and he just laid down.
He knows what's up.
Oh, there it is, agility. Okay, I only roll 3. Fuck. Thick as I got one.
Six,
Sweet.
though.
All right, so you catch yourself against like the edge of the daisy before your head like bashes into one of the engines.
Okay, good.
And you, what do you want to do? Can someone hand him one of the sheets for the thing so he can? Actually, so you can either do it real impressively, keeping your balance while the ship goes sideways, or you can roll one more dice for a mobility roll later.
That's like guilt-free roll. Like I get to
You just get like an
Well,
extra
the next
dice
time
to
I-
get
an
an
extra
the-
one on a mobility.
Yeah, the next time I ask you to do a mobility roll, you get an extra dice to roll, or you can be super impressive when you keep your balance.
When I keep my balance.
So, do you want to
Yeah,
be
I
cool
keep
now
my
or
balance
cool later?
impressively, and I just look over at him and I just go, "Your age is showing."
Yeah, you don't even spill your beer when the ship goes sideways. You're just like,
He just dropped down into superhero pose, holding the beer.
and you just look at him and go, "Didn't spill a drop."
God damn it, Tug. That's goddamn impressive. That's goddamn impressive.
What's as impressive is you haven't quit this job yet.
So,
man, I love this job.
as you, you're probably going to come back around and catch up with the ship, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go
Alright.
check this shit out.
So as you start coming back around, Mother says, Montero has arrived at location of distress beacon transmission. Unable to compute further objectives until ship has been identified. And as you pull alongside the derelict ship and turn on your floodlights, you see a ship that's... Oh, hang on. And show you look things. As you pull alongside the derelict ship and turn on your floodlights, you see a ship that's appeared in history books and songs. USCSS Cronus.
Bard Tales.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, look at that.
Very similar and darn near identical in most ways to the USCSS Prometheus. Turn on the floodlights, you see the name USCSS Cronus. And then hear Mother say, Ship identity confirmed. USCSS Cronus. Wayland Corporation Science Exploration Vessel Heliades Class M3. Acquired by Wayland Yutani during merger of 2099.
I changed to Gilbert Gottfried in the middle of this.
So you would have been on the computer the whole time while
yes.
I'm gonna make you roll for that. Give me a Comtech roll. Shit. See if you can do it under pressure while Mother is pumping stuff out. And don't forget your stress dice.
The desire for the troll is very, very strong.
There's a 6.
All right. Where was I? Launched March 2010 or 2110
fucking hell.
per Wayland Yutani Employment Contract Section 877.42. A salvage operation is mandated. God damn you.
It's like, God damn it, Tug, this is not the time for this shit.
Please refer to your monitors for operational objectives and schematics.
I pull up the comms because I'm just sure it's one of the boys. Like, I do not think it's the corporate guy doing this. I just be like, hardy har fucking har.
So which of you would be at a monitor right now?
Not us.
Yeah, we're
So-
not-
Probably,
It'd be
yeah,
the three of
me.
us
Okay.
On the flight
So
deck.
if the three of you want to pass that around, that's what Mother pops up on your
we
screen.
literally saved ourselves from getting power
I'm gonna
braked in
take a
space.
I'm just over here trying to do my job, and all of a sudden I might get squished. All right, I don't like that.
Those are the schematics that Mother has brought up for you.
Oh, this is much more. It's much more my speed.
Is she still running on AOL?
Mother? Oh, absolutely.
You got schematics. We don't see this. Stop looking at it, Tug. We don't see this. We
Yeah,
don't see this.
but you guys are the manual labor on the ship, so you would have a cursory knowledge of this shit anyway.
Oh, this is our ship?
Oh no, wait.
Yeah,
No,
we-
this is the Cronus.
This is
never
the
mind.
Cronus. This is the ship that you've just. The map that you're seeing is of the ship you've just found.
I'm looking at these objectives and I look back at Milorov and I go, "You think there's anybody alive on there? How long has it been? How long has it been here?"
Yeah, that's an old ass model. Like, unless they're in stasis, they're fucking dead. But we gotta check it anyway.
Can we start making ourselves back to flight deck?
I
Yeah.
did say when you guys are
but
done
we,
to come
we
back.
did hear Gilbert Godfrey, Mother, right?
Of course, it's the whole.
Yeah, you heard. Yep, you heard Gilbert Godfrey say that the ship had been identified and that there are schematics and mission objectives.
Okay. And it was Wayland.
It's a ship that was made by Wayland Corporation pre-merger and was acquired by Wayland Yutani in the merger, and then it launched in 2110. And the year is currently, for those of you who need reminder, is 2183 is the current year.
Okay.
So this ship has been missing for 73 years.
There could still be someone on the cryopod.
We're gonna have to check it anyway. It doesn't matter what we want. And we're gonna have to fucking tow this thing in somewhere too. So we have to look for at least somewhere where we can set up an umbilical. Give us a fly around, Davis.
Well, why not just bring this ship in and then come back to our ship?
What?
Well, we bring this ship, this derelict ship in, and then we come back, we know where our ship is, and we collect our ship.
Yeah, no.
There's got to be a reason that it's fucking stuck out here.
I'm not going to abandon my piece of shit ship for a derelict ship and hope I make it to the closest space station. We're just gonna pull it.
It's the migraines. I apologize.
It's all right. This is why we drink vodka and smoke nicotine. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking there for you
I
guys.
try to smoke a cigarette with him to make us pals and just immediately start coughing. Just
It takes a few hits for all of the pussy to get out.
yes. I'm very cool. You should see my Y profile. I make lots of jokes that people like.
Well, then hopefully this will push you over the edge.
Yes. I put out an AI-generated image of myself going to Texas.
Just don't get caught smoking
and
this shit
people
on a
called me a
podcast, okay?
pussy.
Space Texas.
So like I order a fly around to see if we
Mars.
could find somewhere on this ship that's easy to dock with.
Yeah.
Are we like in the
we finally caught
hull back again?
I would say by now you are. Do you guys want to just be in the? Well, what part of the Montero do you want to be in? Do you want to be on the flight deck? Do you want to just be in the galley?
Well, we were.
It's what I ordered. I said when they were done to meet us at the flight deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys would be in the flight deck by now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So go ahead and pass them the
I look
the,
at
the
Miller
mission
off.
orders so that way they can see them.
The mission order hackers got him.
oh, cool.
So good news is we fixed the thing.
That's good. That's good.
Bad news is we almost hit some. Did you guys see that? That was crazy.
Yeah, you ready for this? We gotta fucking go on that shit.
But there's no lights on that ship.
That's gonna be the fun
Right.
part.
Oh man,
Is-
is he gonna go with us?
Well, yes. Obviously, I'm here to
Oh, obviously.
serve.
Oh,
Really?
okay. Well,
You think that?
I'm just saying the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Like I know he's. I
don't
know
think
he's
that-
a little bit of the stick.
Okay, okay.
no, no
let-
offense, Musk. You might be a little bit of a liability.
Sorry, Husk.
Husk.
Uh,
Yeah.
you know, like what happens when you lose your soul, what your fucking body becomes. That's how I remember it. Just
Well,
an empty husk.
I'm rather agile.
Hey man,
myself.
I got some cool things you can wear when we get over there on this side here. Look at this here. I got this right here.
No,
It's a red shirt.
listen, if he wants to go, he's with the corporation. He's entitled to go on the mission.
Yes.
Well,
Is there an armory on this ship we're on right now?
Why do you need an armor?
There
We are
isn't
not at armory
necessarily,
level yet.
but I will let you know. Captain Millerov, you would know what gear you have available on the ship, and I will tell you what that is now.
Oh, good.
So you have 5 IRC Mark 40 compression suits, so space suits. 5 of those, starting with an air supply of 5 in each. You have 1 M314 motion tracker, 1 cutting torch, 1 Watasumi bolt gun, 1 M4A3 service pistol, 1 harpoon grappling gun, 1 incinerator unit, and 1 P5000 power loader.
Gotcha.
Should we wear suits to get onto this?
No,
Dark
we should
ship?
just walk into a dead ship, not knowing anything about it in our fucking underpants.
You know, I do love this.
I love it too.
between
It's
the
very
two of
fun.
us. I ask a question and you respond.
And then I
with
say some snarky
sarcasm.
bullshit, like I don't like you, like
it's
I'm a dickhead.
wonderful. It's
It's
definitely
so
not
fun.
raising my stress level at all.
Well, good,
You
because
guys
I
are
need
the
you
most
chill.
sassiest pantses of all time. I
If
love
you
the
want
little
to
pants you guys wear. Hey
Okay.
Tug, why don't
Those
you
are
like do a little
cards for the
scan on
weapons
that
that you have
ship,
on-
maybe
on
see if
board.
there's
You may
anything going
distribute them
crazy
as
on
you
there,
like.
or what we might expect.
Although
Maybe
keep
I
in
don't-
mind, sometimes firearms on spaceships aren't always the
I could
best
try to
thing.
do a scan, but I'm not really
Before
good with the-
before I even touch anything,
Well,
you all need to answer me one fucking question, and that is, we came here with one job, and now all of a sudden we're getting another job. Who is gonna pay us more?
I like that. I like
Well,
his
to do
idea.
that.
as the company liaison, I will make sure that all of you get paid more to do this extra job you've not been asked to do and has been thrown upon you.
First off, I don't even know if you know this, and I don't even know if you've
Do
even
you not know
heard.
what liaison is?
Hey, hey. If you want people to like you, to insult them like that of their intelligence, that's
Not his
messed up.
intelligence. I just thought he didn't know what the word liaison meant. It's a large.
Why would that be?
Well, I'll tell you
Why
what.
would he not know what
Popularity.
liaison
Word.
means.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about I lay these hands on your fucking throat?
All right, all right,
This is
all right.
rather
Listen,
unnecessary.
Listen, we can
Listen,
handle all of
listen.
our problems by simply talking shit. No, Doug, I feel you. This is fucking awful. I hate this shit too, but you know the contracts we signed, we have to fucking look at it. If we get compensated, and we will, right?
Of course, you will all get compensated for this.
My
Okay.
man.
The benefit of having a corporate guy on crew, okay? All right.
Sometimes we get per diem. Am I right?
That's fair enough. And I walk over and I start scanning.
Good.
And
Oh.
at this point, you from looking at the
Do I do a comtech roll or?
well, I would just say after the passes that you've done, Mother's kind of calculated that there is a airlock on the upper side of the ship. It's going to be on the map Junction A1, and that is a kind of a spot that can be docked to, if you will, using your docking umbilical on the Montero.
Okay. And then does it on the hull around that area, do we have ways of securing a tow line? I don't want to rely just on the docking umbilical. That's a lot of stress.
Well, remember your ship isn't isn't necessarily classified as a towing vehicle, so
right,
I don't know
right,
if you don't have the towing set up on your ship right
Gotcha.
now.
Okay. All right. Luck us in, Davis.
I can have a little alarm go off, and then I take a pill.
Okay.
Like, is that like
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I take the pill. Yep, you got it.
And you fly in nice and smooth, and you get close enough, and
This is Davis. She's gonna flip that bitch.
Well, I do a little like skirt, And then go slow. You know, you
She's
gotta
going to space Tokyo Drift.
Fast and Furious. Drift.
All right. So as you look on the cameras with the docking umbilical, it connects, but you see that for some reason it isn't sealing properly.
It's not sealing.
Like it's not getting a hard seal and able to like pressurize the whole thing and make sure it's a usable path.
Okay.
You gotta really try to like wait till you hear that nice funk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, Buckwheat, Tug,
Yeah.
suit up,
Boss.
bring some tools. We're having an issue with the umbilical cord. Don't go in. Just make sure that everything locks into place like it's supposed to. If it looks hairy, get the fuck out of there, yeah?
I guess.
Oh, thank you. You know my native language. This whole time I thought you were retarded.
I'm not retarded. I'm just slow like my mama.
Yeah. Tug?
What fucking choice do I have?
Not much. Let's go.
Hey, I'm giving you the cherry spot of getting his back. He's the guy that does the grunt work. I need you there to watch his back so no one goes alone.
I don't have much of a back to watch out for. You know what I'm saying?
As I'm walking off, I'm like, right, the one who almost busted his skull down there.
As they're heading down,
Hold on. I start looking over at Buckwheat because we're out of earshot now, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I look at Buckwheat and I say, they've been saying some weird shit lately about like what's going on. Different galaxies.
Ooh.
People disappearing.
Man, do you listen to that podcast shit that's all out there talking about fucking aliens and all that bull crap?
Oh, you mean Poe Rogan?
Yeah, Poe Rogan. You can't listen to all that, man. You got to take it with a little bit of grain of salt. The only people I listen to are guys like Theo Von. He keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get you. If you're a little paranoid, you know, just take a deep breath.
I'm just telling
Space
you,
is kind of fun.
everything we do together.
Of course, man. I got your back as long as you got mine.
You're quite literally the only person I trust on this ship. At least for this moment. I can't read the other two.
I mean, they don't have words on them. I don't know how you would read people.
Let's take care of this umbilical cord.
That's why I got Buckwheat tattooed on my arm right here. When you black out as much as I do, you need a reminder.
So
We're of mice and
given
men in space.
So as these two head to the airlock and start getting into the suit area, you hear Mother chime up and go,
Hey,
Cap-
can I real quick
Mhm.
is just remind
No.
Tug, like when they started walking, be like, go ahead and take the service pistol. Go ahead and take it. Don't bust it out unless it's needed, but we don't know what we're getting into, and I need you to get his back.
okay.
Just so that way they in case.
And are you gonna have them take the? I take it you're probably gonna have them take the cutting torch with them.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool.
I told them to gear up with tools that they would need to make sure that the umbilical connects.
I don't have. Unfortunately, I do not have a card for the cutting torch.
I have the cutting torch.
But
'cause
we'll
I'll
just
be the one
say-
doing the manual.
But if you want to write on pencil on your character sheet,
yeah.
cutting
I am
torch.
100% sorry to break this, but the funniest fucking thing ever is that we said we're of mice and men in space, and then the first item you gave me is a fucking pistol.
Hey, Buckwheat. I'm just gonna need you to imagine that pleasure planet we went to on layover that one time.
Oh, that one planet with all the fucking beer and titties.
That's right.
That
I
was
would
the
have need
best
you to
planet.
Just
Ever.
imagine that. Just be in that place,
Mm.
and you know.
Space Hooters. I love it. They
just-
have the best wings.
Just look at the flowers, Buckwheat.
No, not the. Look at the titties. Just looking at the titties, Buckwheat.
I never would. I trust him. I'm an honest man.
So as this is happening, Mother pipes up, Captain, would you like me to play working music for the crew?
Oh,
Excuse me,
absolutely.
I believe you're still in Godfried mode.
Captain, would you like me to play some working music for the crew?
Yeah.
Oh, I have something planned.
Absolutely. From my playlist, let me also.
Oh, I was gonna say if you want, I've already got something in mind.
We talked about this.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know my playlist.
Okay, go for it. I was gonna say because they're suiting up. I was gonna go sharp dressed man.
Oh yeah. No, you do that, man, and I will fix Vanessa back to my Slavic beauty.
So in your compression suits, you start to hear the guitar riff from Sharp Dressed Man start as you.
That we get 4 bars. Those of you listening at home, you get 4 bars before you have to start paying royalties. We do not have money. We get 4 bars.
Because that was a perfect rendition of Sharp Dressed Man.
It's enough.
I'm doing just
The
enough
live
to get it
performance
for
are
people
okay.
to know what it is.
All right.
But not enough to get sued.
Like
a
if
live
I'm doing bare
performance and
naked
we're not
ladies, all I
claiming
gotta
it as
say
our
is it's Brun, and that's it. So yeah, Sharp Dressed Man is playing on your suit as you're going out to the down the umbilical. As they're doing that, Davis, you're seeing shots of what Mother took as you took a pass around the ship, and you're noticing that from the schematics and from what you know of ships like this, that there's normally a big like escape module on the back end of the ship. That on this ship was used as a science module, and it is missing.
Oh.
It is gone. Also, there are some assorted burn marks on the outside of the ship, here and there.
Millerov, do you see this? There. Oh, fuck, my brain's. The escape module, it's missing. There's fucking burn marks on this shit, too. I pull out of what the equivalent of a vape is, too, now. Take a hit off that.
It's the future. It's a vape.
It's a vape.
But smaller.
Also,
Actually, no, same size because shielding, so
Oh,
they
yeah,
stayed
yeah.
chunky.
It's a vape pod.
Okay, well,
take
we
a
know they
beating.
went through some shit, which makes sense why it's fucking derelict out here.
That doesn't, like, put you on edge, though. They want us to go on this shit.
We're gonna,
looks
we're
like
gonna
someone
take our
ripped that-
time. We're gonna do it by the numbers. I made sure our boys are safe.
Okay.
But no, thanks for the heads up. That's
I'm getting dressed. Look at my boots. They're so nice.
Tug's got some support. We're just hitting. We're just setting up the umbilical cord first, and we'll see if we can do a remote open, so we don't have guys down there when it opens up.
Okay. You got it.
So as you guys get to the end of the umbilicus and you see the door for the Cronus, you can see that the outer door is kind of bent and buckled. But as you look through the cracks, it looks like the inner door that leads into the ship is fine. So it looks like you could kind of cut around some of the parts of the outer door that are bent and fucked up and get it to like attach to the umbilical properly, and you can and and just pressurize the whole chamber. So you can do it. It's going to take some welding and some cutting to fucking get it done.
Let's get her done.
Yeah, give me a heavy machinery roll.
And I'm assuming we got cameras on the umbilical area, like we could see what they're doing.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you can see them.
Good.
Okay, so I would say normally this is This is going to take you about an hour. You can get it because you got 2 successes. You can knock it out in 30 minutes if you want.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's my boy.
See now, look here. Come here, Tug. Look, when you do a welding line, you got to do it like this, right? You do this on that shoddy shit you've been doing before we crowd slept. That's why you're not getting the fucking big work. You know what I'm saying? But look, this right here, this is where we end up with the same job.
All right. And because you guys are out there for about 30 minutes, I'm going to have you
I do
make
this out of love, Tug.
2 supply rolls for your oxygen. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll, for the first one, roll 5 dice and tell me how many ones you get.
I got one.
You are now at your air supply is now at 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
You got 1.
Yeah.
All right, so for the first half of you guys working on it, you see your air supply percentage go from 100% to 80%.
That makes sense. I think.
Now, give me another supply roll for the second half of working on it. This time, roll 4 dice.
But I did do it faster, though, right?
You did do it faster. It would have taken you a full hour to do it if you hadn't.
Got another one.
All right, so.
Another one.
All right, so both of as you finish up getting the welds done and getting all the cutting done and getting everything set up for the umbilical, you both look at your oxygen supply monitors, and they're both at 60%.
Working hard or hardly working, right?
Shut the fuck up! You're gonna waste more of our air.
I'm
then
sorry, Tug.
we walk calmly,
Float.
good enough
This space.
to
Yeah, there's no gravity in the
back
umbilicus section.
back to everyone after.
No, there would be because there's you now realize that the gravity is strong enough that that the gravity on the Cronus has to be active. Because
Okay.
otherwise you'd be
Oh.
floating at least a little bit where you are.
So there was gravity the full time?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I was about to be like, dude, like, hey, watch, Tug, I can do a flip.
Buckwheat.
Well,
Buckwheat, check out this monitor.
no.
Looks like
Yeah, there's gravity. That's weird.
that is weird. For how beat up this thing looks.
And for 70 years? God damn.
Can I get an update, gentlemen?
I didn't hear you. That wasn't Slavic Mother.
Oh no, my mother only contacts you when there's updates about the ship.
Oh, okay.
Mother
so
hell,
wait, so
why
wait,
updates?
these are like comms and
This is
stuff.
com. Well, yeah, you have
Gotcha.
comms.
We're the
in your-
Avengers.
calm
We
your
have
suits.
something in our ear.
Oh,
Oh my
and actually,
God.
I should have mentioned it. With the suits, actually, you wouldn't have even needed the umbilical cam suits because of the type of compression suits they're in. They have cams on the suits themselves,
Good.
so you're seeing what they see.
Hey, hold on. Before we leave, we kind of give whatever the equivalent of a test is that this is sturdy enough to hold everybody.
Ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you check
Listen
everything,
to it.
and it's once you pressurize it, it's going to be fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
High five. That's right, Tug.
Let's get the rest of these assholes here.
All right.
So you're just keeping it in the umbilicus. You're not going to try and go in the ship at all.
Fuck no.
Okay, just making sure.
No.
Besides, we gotta find out. I mean, now I'm talking to the narrator. But yeah, no, we don't know what's on it yet. We haven't heard of any scans of anything yet, so we don't really know what we're getting into. So we're just fixing it for right now.
Okay.
You kind of want to. I just want to tempt them. You want to see what's inside, Doug? Wouldn't it be kind of fun adventure?
Gentlemen, I am waiting for that update.
Yo, yeah, look, you can see through the helmet, dog. Like, it's right here. We're all good, sturdy, nice and neat. You can suck right on this thing.
All right, gentlemen, come back. Make sure our door is shut at least.
All right.
We go back into is there a place to refill our air?
Yeah, I would say at your in the area where you keep the suits, you can probably I would say
I'm
because you're
very
probably
techie.
you're going back onto the ship within the next 10 or 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I would say during that time we could probably get it back up to 80%.
Okay.
You couldn't get a full fill, but
Okay.
you'd get your suits up to 80.
Yeah,
Right.
and we'll just be like, all right, we got everything settled. Everything's ready to go.
I like to think that like I
Go ahead and suit up.
No, I was about to say as we're like going back to them, like I have like the tank top still, but then like the suit's like curled down, so it's like kind of folded over, so it kind of looks like I'm wearing like the big half suit, but then like the top body is all glistening and, from hard work.
He
So-
works hard for the money.
So if they're back, as a gentleman, refill your oxygen. Davis, I want every scan available to us now that we have the umbilical plugged in.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Okay, so what you pick up on the
tired there,
scans as you
Elon?
have the umbilicus picked up is
A little
that
sleepy,
not
enough work to go around for you.
the ship is essentially on emergency power right now. The environmental controls are pretty much off, so the temperature is right around freezing.
I said, are you
The O2 monitors that are giving you back is that the O2 levels are way low and the CO2 levels are way high. And the lights are going to be low lights because it's super low, like running emergency lights that are on in the ship right now.
Gotcha.
And that's what the scans are kicking back to you, just kind of the environmental conditions within the ship.
Gotcha. Okay, after seeing these scans, I'm gonna make a change here. My plan was I was gonna go on there with Buckwheat and with Husk. He has a right to be on there. I really wanted to keep you on the ship, Tug, with your expertise. Unfortunately, this ship is a little fucked on the inside. I think we need your expertise in there just to make sure everything is safe enough for us to do the investigation we need to do.
It's almost like an adventuring party.
So, yeah. So me and Davis are going to stay on the ship. The three of you are going to go. Please respect our Wayland Utani executive. He knows the equipment on what the corporation cares about better than the rest of us. Tug, you are my eyes and ears. I'm giving you my authority while you are there. If shit gets hairy, get the fuck out, yeah? All right, if the CO2 is fully charged, suit up. Also, take any equipment you might need for the repairs. And, Tug, I'm also going to trust you with what you think maybe Buckwheat should have. Again, in case that gets crazy, we don't know what's going on. We know that they have taken fire on their ship. We know the escape pod is gone. Just make sure we're playing that safe.
Over and out.
All right, gents, at your leisure.
If you're giving out weapons just in case I should have, well,
Yeah, no.
manipulation roll.
Don't forget that stress dice.
So that's me against him.
Well, okay, so are you telling the captain of the ship that you need a weapon, or are you telling Tug because he's
Yeah,
going to be
I'm
calling
telling
point?
Tug because you've
Okay.
given him permission to make the call.
Yep.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No sixes.
So yeah, you're not buying what he's selling.
I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, and I'm pretty sure I could throw you fucking far.
Now,
Right.
do you want to push it and take another stress point? Keep in mind, you're taking 2 stress points before you go into the derelict ship.
Let's go into the derelict ship with 2 stress points.
All right.
Nice.
Give me another stress dice.
Son of a bitch.
You got one.
One of my stress dice
That's
is
a
six.
success.
Oh, hey.
So you got one. So Tug, roll a command roll, and if you get more than, actually no, if you get 1 or more successes,
Does he get a bonus because I have given him my command for the mission?
no. But he just but he does win in ties. So
Ah, there
You
we go.
got this, Tug.
Ah, I don't.
all right.
You don't got this, Tug.
So So you really, after hearing what he has to say, you really think he probably should have a weapon.
Just to be safe.
Okay, hold on. Let me see something.
You do already have the service pistol. It's probably the weakest one. But you're not a stupid guy, atmospherics. You would probably know that the flamethrower is not a good idea.
We have a little doggy
Not until you know
spacesuit.
for
Can
sure
we
what
take
the
Ellie
atmosphere
with
is going
us?
to be like.
Looks like Astro from Fantastic Four.
That's a heavy.
Is a happy to happy.
All right.
dog.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There we are. Service pistol's the weakest.
I would imagine the other ones are like rifles and shit.
There's a harpoon grappling gun.
I'll take
That might not be a bad idea.
Huh?
That might not be a bad idea. He's putting you on the board.
Oh shit! It was here.
That's okay.
Where did it go? I literally don't know. I'll give you a fresh one. I'm sorry. I'm horrible, guys.
Boom, 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 boom.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I look at him and I say, "How do you feel between these two?"
Don't give him a choice, man.
What does the bonus +2 mean? That means if I hit, I get 2 extra or I get 2 extra dice when I roll it.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Armor doubled single.
Yeah, as long as with a +2, that's as long as you're not like right next to it or like 2 rooms away.
Okay.
As long as you're in like the same room as whatever you're shooting, it'll
Okay,
give you a
I get
+2.
2 more dice to roll.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna take the service pistol then.
I don't know, you guys are all spooked. It's just a ship. Been on it for 70 years. What's going to be in there for 70 long ass years?
And I'll meet them at our ship's side of the umbilical before they go in.
You guys ready? Tug?
Also, before I leave, buckwheat. Not you.
I'm handing the cards to him.
I'm
You
s-
dick.
I'm staying in character.
I'm staying in
I don't even know
character.
what
Don't
these-
you
I
dare
don't even know
touch
what these
this.
Stats are, but the fact that like it's either between the harpoon or the bolt gun for sure. Because at least I can get work done if I don't need to kill anything with it.
You're good with machinery. That's why I fucking offered it.
Thanks, man.
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad you noticed the little things. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'll say you have the welding torch on you, which is a
Of
pretty good
course.
melee weapon if you
Yeah.
need to use it that way.
Yeah, and if I put the, back, sometimes you gotta, Mickey rig some stuff. If you take the torch gun and the bolt gun and you kind of like melt the tip of the bolt gun and then you shoot it, then you're shooting hot bolts into people. It's fucking awesome.
Did you say
Wow.
into people?
I mean, what?
You got like a Dead
Rodents.
Space kit. It's funny.
Somehow,
Yeah, pretty much.
somehow I'm more assured of the success of this mission.
Man, we're just checking in on a ship that's been fucking dead for about 70 years. Fuck, like what's gonna be in that ship? Come on, man.
All right. So are they at the umbilical?
Yeah,
at this point?
they're at the umbilical, and as
were
they're
talking as we
bitching
were
with each other,
walking.
they're opening things up.
Okay.
And as everything opens up, the
Hero starts
Because I did want to give them a pep talk before they went in. Which is why I was waiting for them there. Gentlemen, again, I must reiterate, remember the atmospherics. You're going to have to do some repairs to make sure everything is safe for you.
That's why I got the blowtorch.
So, and that's what I'm getting to. Be careful of your equipment. Make sure you're not around the halls. You know the story, yada, yada. This is always the story I have to give you guys. Watch the hull. Make sure you're not putting holes in it. Make sure the atmospherics are good before you use any type of torch. Please respect our Wayland-Yutani representative and Mr. Husk. For the safety of this mission, I highly suggest you take Tug's lead in advice.
Of course, I always listen to people who know more than me, and Tug here knows more than me in this situation, right?
Well, good. Then I'm going to assume that you heard everything I said.
Of course, I was not spaced out in real life worrying about a dog playing with the blinds behind you.
All right. Gentlemen, keep it safe. Be as quick as you can. We'll be waiting.
Keep it going for Rolling with Comics podcast. Well, that's the end of our show. Don't forget to close out your tabs and tip the bartender. Good night.